it honestly does look very nice. Right here we have something that's a must-have for a gaming setup, a gaming desk. So today we have the AOR ESPORTS 47-inch gaming desk with LED lights, a cup holder, as well as carbon fiber design. It comes in this pretty compact box. It's not too heavy, only about 15 kilograms, roughly 32 pounds, but it does support a load of up to 330 pounds. So even if you have a massive setup, you should be good to go. All in all, this is supposed to take about 30 minutes to assemble. So let's get everything unboxed, set up, and ready for a gaming session. Overall, very nice packaging, compact, looks great. Love that logo, nice dragon. All right, everything very well secured. You know, I will say this is one of the better packagings I've seen as far as the desk goes. Everything is secured perfectly, so you won't lose any pieces. Everything is nice and protected, very good to see. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. Looks like it came with a massive mouse pad ready to go in case you don't already have one. Nice grippy rubber material on the bottom, nice and smooth on the top. Very nice design. Hopefully these creases go away. All right, here we do have one of the pieces. You can see that nice carbon fiber design. This is the bottom. It says it's down, and this is going to be the top. Same thing going on with this piece. Of course, we also have a user manual that's going to help us with assembly, as well as this really cool sticker. Now, taking a look at this assembly instructions, it doesn't look too bad, but there are quite a bit of screws, so it definitely will take some time. Right here, we do have the plastic cup holder, which is a must-have for a long gaming session. Next up, we do have the LED light controller setup that also plugs into the USB port, along with some cables for the LED lighting. Plastic covers here, so it looks like this actually has LED lights in it right here. So this all right here is going to be on the edges of the desk, lighting up with different colors. Now we do have a lot of plastic pieces here. I'm assuming these are all just for accent pieces, for just looks, because yes, we do have the strong Z-shaped legs here. Look at this, nice red color, metal, and a nice Z design. Looks very gamer-like. One thing I will say is I do not like styrofoam. It did protect everything, but it just makes a mess, and I would prefer to not have that. Of course, we do have some more stickers as well. Okay, this is actually very nice. We have all the screws that we're gonna need organized in here inside this little box, so it keeps them nice and in place so you don't lose any. So everything does look good so far, so all we gotta do is put this thing together, see how long it takes, and get to gaming. Okay, so remember how I was bragging about how good everything was as far as the pieces? Now, I don't know, I'm completely stuck here. First of all, this metal piece on both sides, you had to do each set and then kind of stretch them together. Whatever, it worked. But now, when I have this assembled onto the actual board, there's two holes, they line up, but then these ones don't line up with the next one. And then I can't put that on because then they don't touch each other. Absolutely none of these holes line up. I took apart the edges. I was like, okay, maybe if I put this together first. So I got this side on, right? But it's crooked and now I can't get this side on. And plus it's not even in the holes because the hole is way over here on the outside. What is going on with this thing? What is this? Like if I actually try to like line it up straight, the board's not even lined up. What? Like how is this even possible? It doesn't make any sense. You know what, maybe this desk is all right if you don't mind busting out a drill, drilling all of these holes on the bottom, these holes here, making sure everything's even and lined up on both sides before you drill the holes, making sure everything connects in the middle. It's just, I can't believe it. All right, I can't believe we made it this far, but now we're gonna apply the fancy racing stickers. They line up just fine. What do you know? They did the stickers all right. Oh man, that was the longest 30 minutes of my life. It actually took nearly 2 hours. And I know you probably can't see me, but I wanted to show you guys the LED lights that we have with this desk. They do look pretty cool, although everything, all the peripherals, the cup holder, the headphone holder, the lights themselves, it's just plastic. It's not the best quality. The desk, on the other hand, The top is very nice and solidly built with wood. Now I know this because, as you guys saw, I had to drill my own holes for the bottom, so it's basically like I made this desk from scratch because I had to do all the legwork here, pull out my geometry lessons from high school, and get to work. But I did succeed. Now before we get any further, let's take a look at some of these LED lights. We have the controller over here on the left. You can simply tap on the top to change the different modes. Okay, some really cool modes. It fades through the colors. Nice. Okay, it's just blinking red, blinking green, blinking blue, different colors. All right, so you have a bunch of different options here. We can also turn them off, turn them on. You know, simple stuff here, very easy to control. Now that being said, let's get the lights back on and look at the desk itself. It honestly does look very nice, but is it worth the trouble of having to drill your own holes on the bottom and spend extra time doing all that and losing your mind in the process, making sure everything lines up perfectly while you're making the holes that should be ready for you? I wouldn't say so. I would definitely say this is a hard pass, and by hard pass I mean a super easy pass, so just go walking on by and find the next desk, because there's thousands of options that don't have these quality control issues. I'm not even sure if I would call it quality control because it's something that shouldn't have made it to mass production. But if you don't mind busting out your geometry skills and your carpentry skills, by all means get the desk. Now one thing I will say, this does have two pieces for the top, and honestly, I would prefer if it was just one solid piece because we do have this little crack right here in the middle. Now it is as flush as it can get, but it's still here, so you're definitely gonna wanna use this giant mouse pad that they included, and I'm assuming that's why they included it, so you can be like, oh, I forgot there's a crease here because it's not here. Yeah, now do I think this can support the 330 pounds? You know, maybe. I mean, look at this. This thing is pretty solid once you have it put together. But remember, keyword, once you have it put together, because yeah, it's trouble. Now all that being said, I'm glad I was able to get it together and I will be able to use it. It's very sturdy, it's very flush, possibly because of my amazing craftsmanship of putting it together and making my own holes. But it's definitely gonna work as a desk and it does look very nice, but I wouldn't say it's worth the trouble of having to do a lot of the legwork yourself.